Welcome to Zarila HOA Stories. Drop your country or city name in the comments. When I first moved into Pinecrest Ridge, I thought I'd found the quiet, peaceful neighborhood I'd always wanted, until my new neighbor stepped out of her house with a thick HOA rule book tucked under her arm. Her name was Linda, but everyone whispered another name behind closed doors, Karen of Pinecrest. And within the first 5 minutes of introducing herself, I learned exactly why. She marched straight up to me, eyes sharp, voice stiff, and said, "Your welcome mat is half an inch bigger than what our HOA allows. You'll be issued a notice by morning." I laughed, thinking she was joking. She wasn't. The next day, a bright orange violation slip was taped to my door. Then came the daily complaints. My wind chimes were too reflective. My lawn was too green. My dog's leash was too colorful. She took pictures, documented timestamps, and sent threatening emails like she was running a federal investigation. At first, I stayed calm. I adjusted a few things. I played along, just to avoid any drama. But the list kept growing. And then, she crossed the line. One evening, I caught her sneaking onto my property, measuring the distance between my trash cans and the curb with a ruler. She didn't know I had cameras. She also didn't know I'd already spoken to a few neighbors who had their own horror stories. Stories about her spying, snooping, shouting, and filing complaints just to feel powerful. Turns out I wasn't her first target, just her newest. So I decided to fight back, but quietly. I started documenting everything, just like she did. Every time she broke her own rules, I showed the evidence to the neighbors she had bullied for years. People began sharing their screenshots, videos, and voice messages of her yelling or threatening fines she didn't even have authority to give. One by one, the community started seeing her for who she really was. Soon, whispers turned into conversations. Conversations turned into meetings. And meetings turned into signatures. The entire block was done being controlled by one woman with a rule book and a superiority complex. And just when she thought she was untouchable, the HOA board called an emergency vote. The community voted her out unanimously. She didn't even understand what was happening until she received the same bright orange slip she used to tape on everyone else's doors. But here's the real suspense. When she stormed into the meeting demanding answers, the board revealed something she never expected. Someone had recorded every one of her rule-breaking incidents, all from angles only her closest neighbor could have captured. What she still doesn't know is that it wasn't just me. It was everyone she'd ever messed with. And the footage is still saved, just in case she ever tries to come back. Don't forget to subscribe for more wild HOA stories. And don't forget to watch the tag video below.